Hello, Assalamualaikum. I'm Shazwan Rosli and I will give a brief introduction about PLL FM Demodulator. PLL FM Demodulator is a type of radio receiver circuit that uses a phase lock loop PLL to demodulate an FM signal. The PLL is used to synchronize the local oscillator of the receiver with the frequency of the incoming FM signal, allowing the demodulation process to accurately extract the original audio or data information contained in the signal. So the demodulated output is then processed further to produce the desired audio or data output. Uh, PLL is basically a negative feedback system, consists of three major components such as a remultiplier, a loop filter, and a voltage control oscillator. It is primarily primarily used in tracking the phase and frequency of the carrier component of an incoming FM signal. It is also useful for synchronous demodulation of amplitude modulation with suppressed carrier signal. This means that PLL is most suitable for use in space vehicle to earth data links, or where the loss along the transmission line or path is quite large, where recently it has found application in commercial FM receivers.
A phase detector is a mix-like circuit that puts out a signal that is proportional to the phase difference between two input signals of the same frequency. A phase shift is a time difference between two signals of the same frequency. The phase detector is based around two types of flip-flop and NAND gate. There are the number of slightly different every variant. For a voltage control oscillator, VCO is a oscillator circuit whose frequency can be controlled or vary by a DC input voltage. This type of circuit is also called a voltage-to-frequency converter (VFC). The output waveform from the VCO may be sine, square, or other wave shape, depend on the circuit design.
A low-pass filter is a circuit that only passes signal below its cut-off frequency while attenuating all signal above it. It is a complement of high-pass filter, which only passes signal above its cut-off frequency and attenuates all the signals below it. What I can understand, the FM demodulator are a circuit instantaneously convert frequency changes from the carrier signal to its output voltage counterparts. So, if we take the circuit where FM wave will be demodulated through the output, but before the FM wave could be demodulated, it will go through the process of low pass filter. The low pass filter is a rule that is only low frequency component of signal to pass through and block high frequency component. What is the high frequency components are like the noise. So when the FM wave goes to the output, we can have the wave much more clearer without the noise. So it is easier to read the FM wave much more rather than having the FM wave with noise.
Phase lock loop, or PLL, is an electronic circuit with a voltage-driven oscillator that constantly adjusts the mesh of the frequency of an input signal. And PLL is generally or frequently used to generate, stabilize, modulate, and demodulate filter or recover signal from a noisy communication channel where its data be interrupted. And there are few advantages of using this PLL FM Demodulator, which is a high degree of linearity, insensitive to amplitude noise, and easy of incorporation into IC. And the last one is low manufacturing cost in a large scale.